So my dad's friend Robert watched this movie, and it touched him on such a deep and emotional level that he made an oath not to watch it again for another 15 years. Just so that he could recapture the magic of it again.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
And so not that extreme, but that's my personal philosophy with movies that I love, is I love this movie, I don't want to see it again for a really long time.
Because you want to feel like you're watching it again. For
Exactly. And if you rewatch stuff, it just becomes not as good. Mm-hmm. And so, unfortunately for me, my brother likes a lot of the same movies I do, and he has the opposite philosophy. Like, the totally opposite.
He watches movies like over
he watched, like, he loves The Dark Knight Rises. And
he watched that. I think he said he watched that twice.
He watched it twice in one evening. Not even in one day, in one evening. And he was like, screw it, I'm going again. And I love The Dark Knight Rises.
Just like wake up in the middle of the night sometimes.
But I don't want to watch it, and I have had to watch it that many times, and it proves my theory right. It's not as good anymore. So I watched this for the first time, and I was with Tanya, who is a Ukrainian girl who is a part of our family, and I miss her so much. And so this is just an even more warm memory because she was there, and this movie touched me. You know, it was an emotional experience, is what it was the first time. Because I haven't said this to y'all yet, but when I was watching this movie, it had me totally convinced that he was going to say mercy.
No.
I thought that.
Like, you don't have
for real. I had no spoilers. I thought he was going to say mercy for sure. So whenever he yelled freedom,
you're like,
I legit, like, wave of emotion, tears, chills down my back. I was like, oh my goodness, this guy, and it was.
You hadn't seen like a meme or anything.
I didn't expect it at all. I thought he was going to say mercy for sure, 100%. And I was like, this sucks. And then I was just like, oh my god.
I'm just shocked you could have shielded yourself from all the movies.
And so yeah, because of Tanya and because of that moment, this movie has a special place in my heart.
Unfortunately, I don't have a first memory of watching this because we kind of grew up watching it as like a family. So I just like remember I love quoting.
So I'm not gonna watch it. So yeah, like he said, it was December of 2021.
Yeah, I think that's when y'all had it.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna watch it again for another year or so.
Yeah, I watch it. I might watch this one. I watch movies I love. I might watch once a year. Yeah. I think that's enough time. I don't know, about 15 years.
Yeah,
that's a long time.
15's a hot minute.
Yeah, if I like a movie, I'll watch it once a year. Like the Dark Knight movies, I'll watch them through once a year.
Yeah, and we're gonna do Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah, that might be next, man. Or we need to do Gladiator whenever Grant can join us. Whenever you and Grant.
Fire! Fire! That's what Orlando Bloom says the whole movie. Fire!
Dude, I won't get into it yet, but I have some criticisms of Orlando Bloom. Alrighty, well, that
was my final thought.
Okay, I got you. What would you give this 1 to 10? A 9?
Yeah.
Alright, what about you, Gavin?
Okay, so this was the first time I've ever seen it with these guys.
Yeah, I know, that was so fun to watch.
First time I've ever seen it.
It was so fun to know. Like, what did you think?
It was so good. It's so good. I was so impressed. I was just like, it was fun watching it with you guys.
Yeah.
It was fun watching it outside and like how we did it. We had like an awesome like video setup, projector
like
outside in the dark. It was awesome. It was great. So it was just like a really great experience. We were all fired up. And I love these types of movies where the character's just super masculine, super brave. Just this like godlike warrior.
And he gives all kinds of great one-liners.
All kinds of great one-liners.
Full of titles.
It was just a really, really good movie. Really well set up.
Honestly, one of the best comebacks he has is in the rock throwing contest.
It's a
good
one.
When Hamish is like, "You'll move." I will not.
It's so smooth.
I will not.
I will not.
It reminds me a lot of my favorite, like The Patriot, and I love We Were Soldiers, and so seeing this movie just like
Mel Gibson has that like warrior vibe.
It's so true. He's just a legend. So I was really, really impressed with this movie. It reminds me so much of like the calling we have as men, to be strong, brave, courageous, just getting after it, 100%. I mean, it's like weird for me to say. This is like no homo or anything, but you're looking at him and you're like, yeah, this guy's jacked.
Yeah,
you're like, wow, that's a bicep.
When he hops down off his horse for the first time,
right?
Look at that handsome son of a gun.
But there's something to be said.
The scene on the lake, though, after that, you show off the
yeah. But there's something to be said about physical fitness and being able to be like.
As the director, he was like, "All right, I'm showing off the bicep."
Oh yeah, and he had every right to. So it's just like, I think it says something about physical fitness and being ready to defend your country at any time and being trained. Mel Gibson or William Wallace is like. He's just a farmer, right? But then he is 100% ready to go kill 50 guys on the battlefield, no problem, no questions asked.
That's maybe kind of just for audience knowledge. I think William Wallace was a little bit more in the noble class in real life in my research, but in the movie, obviously, it's fine. It works for him.
He's like peasant class, lower class.
I just wanted to point that out. That was one inaccuracy we missed.
Yeah,
not major, but
Yeah, but anyways, it fired me up. It makes me want to go. Work out.
Which we're going to do after this.
Oh, yeah, 100% hit a big workout for Mel Gibson and for William Wallace.
He's not dead, bro.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know why I keep doing that. I did that for John Michael. And I was like, oh, I should. John Michael is alive.
John Michael is very much alive and will be president one day. I'm on camera saying that.
We need to have him on.
Same.
We need to have him
I will vote John Michael, however,
we should have John
2015.
Michael on. We should have John Michael on for like some, maybe like the president or something.
Oh, you know what you should bring him on for? What's the one I love? Mr. Smith Goes to Washington.
What? Oh, like the new one, isn't it?
I love that
old
movie.
one with like Gary.
I don't even know that movie.
Oh my goodness. Anyways.
The black and white one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, with Gary Cooper.
It's a good movie. Anyways. Love this
Sorry,
movie. It was really, really good. I'll give it a
9. You gave it a 9. You only had one negative, right?
I only had really one negative about it. Here's the thing, though. For me, it's not better than Patriot. And Patriot's a 10.
We'll have the, okay.
So it can't be a 10.
Okay.
So
Patriot's a 10.
Patriot's a 10.
What's Gladiator?
It's also a 10.
He's going to be on here for Gladiator too, so save your thoughts on Gladiator.
Yeah, I'm not going.
You'll be the expert for Gladiator. You'll be telling us about all the costumes.
Just get ready. Just get ready, dude. Buckle up.
What a tunic.
Buckle up.
What a tunic, exactly.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm so excited.
I don't really read books.
And Grant.
I can tell you that the sword is called a gladius.
Hey, there you go. That's good.
Anyway, so what was you said 9?
I'm gonna say 9.5. 9.5.
That's exactly
9.2. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. 9.2.
That was precisely what I was thinking.
Oh, I love that.
9.5 for me. I just love this movie. I've grown up with it, love it. Watched it a bunch, probably my 5th, 6th time watching it. You just try to watch it once a year. It was really cool. I've always loved watching it since I've been old enough to watch the whole thing. Yeah, back in the day, you could skip around.
Right.
I'm sure if you would watch the movie, your family all went.
Silence, clear play.
You have to shield the, shield young eyes. I mean, from people getting their throats slit. But it's nice to be able to watch the whole thing. If you're mature enough, it's not that bad. But and so yeah, it's just, and I give it a solid 9.5. It's definitely one of. It's right now. It's in my top 3. Movies up there. It's up there with The Last Samurai and Gladiator, and The Patriot. So yeah, it's a great movie. Anyway, all right. So Gavin, thanks for coming on.
Hey, thank y'all for having me. This is awesome. This is awesome.
You will be back for definitely.
I demand to be back. I demand
for Gladiator.
Comment below. Tell me to come back.
Grab me, bros.
It's good seeing you, buddy.
Oh, well, let's go.